again, and hopefully this time I don't make myself look like a fool, because we're actually facing a different team this time. Interesting looking team. Some bulk in Florhaze and Cresselia, some wall breaking power in Hydreigon and Infernape, hazard and hazard control in Empoleon, and probable Mega in Mega Aerodactyl, probably there for sweeping power. Let's see. You're probably liable to lead out with either Empoleon or Infernape. So I'm actually going to lead out Donphan. I want Weezing in the back. Yeah, going for the Infernape lead. Makes sense to me. If you go for Stealth Fox this turn, I just get the Rapid Spin kill. Okay, you're going to make a good move. You're going to go to Cresselia. And I'm going to make that bad move by going for Knockoff. You're going to go for Ice Beam. That Assault Vest has saved me. And knock off your leftovers. Your ability to wear me down is... Ability to recover back up is now weakened. You're just going to go for the Calm Mind. Fair play. Fair play. Now, you might just go for Psyshock thinking that... Okay, I'm just going to go for Nasplat because you might go for the Psychic move. Yep. That could not have worked out better. And now you have pretty much nothing that wants to switch in. You might be slightly confused right now why Weezing's doing that. Okay, so you're going to switch into Florhiss. That did 27%. So you know what's going on. I'm just going to go into my actual Weezing now. I think that's my best play. Life Orb Florhiss, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting to say the least. Will-O-Wisp is probably my safe play. No, you have Giga Drain. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you're expecting me to do there. What you were expecting me to switch to. Fair enough, though. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I can get up a layer of Toxic Spikes. Okay, go to your Cresselia. Fine by me. Get that health. Get that health. I can handle that. I can go to my own Florhiss, and I can hope to get special attack drops. Or you can go to your Florhiss, let it die to the burn, see what I go into. Okay, not a bad play. Not a bad play. I mean, I've been playing terribly this session, but that's a pretty good play on your part. I am going to protect. See what you do. You just double out into Empoleon. Fair play. I can see why you're doing that. Fair play. And you're going to Flash Cannon. Once again, fair play. It's a safe play. It's a play you should make in that situation. And honestly, you're not staying in. I'm going for the agility. No, you are staying in, and you're going for the defog. Okay. Fine by me. My safest play is probably still the T-Bolt. I'm not sure if Scarfed Hydreigon outspeeds me. That's my problem right now. Hope it doesn't. Now he's just going to go into Cresselia. I know Cresselia has Ice Beam. That's why he's going into it. Get off that Ice Beam. I'm going to double in. I'm going to just go into Zoroark. Eat the Ice Beam. What was his switch last time? His switch last time was Florhiss. He only knows I have Nasty Plot and Dark Pulse. He doesn't know what my coverage is. So I am gonna... I'm gonna go out into Florhiss. I'm going to guess you're going to switch either into Hydreigon or Infernape. And I'm going to protect again. You're going to go into Aerodactyl. Okay. I can agree with that. I like that. I like Mega Aerodactyl. Maybe when I'm showing off a good team one day, I will show you guys something with Mega Aerodactyl or Mega Sharpedo. I mean, I know I already want to do an OU team. I'm not sure why you're going for Oxide there. Probably so it doesn't miss, like, that just did. Should have gone for the pain split there. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That type of thing. Will-O-Wisp has the potential to win me the game. And I'm just going to go for pain split. You really should have Aerial Ace instead. I mean, I know it's personal preference, but you should. It's a better move for this. And that Will-O-Wisp pit really hurts. Really does. But, oh well, that's the game. What you gonna do about it? I guess I could forfeit over it. Full health Florist should be able to take this hit. Granted, I don't want Florist to have to take this hit, but you should be able to. You have 360 HP. Of course, he's just going to send an Empoleon to eat the hit. I should. Keyword is should. Should have seen that coming. If you have a Stealth Walker, this is probably it thinking on it. Nope, you're just going to Flash Cannon. His crest is slowly getting low. That's good news. Okay, so Chris lost 31% there. You probably still outspeed. I'm just going to go into Flores. I don't want... Okay, now that adds extra insult to injury. That adds... If this game wasn't being recorded, I would just forfeit it. But let's see how many turns I stay frozen. Eh? Maybe that'll be amusing, especially because that just let Cresselia get back a Moonlight with no pressure. Of course, my Ampharos is now taking damage pretty freely, in part because of that freeze. Now Hydreigon comes out. Of course, I don't get the pair there. I was half hoping for it. Let's see if I can get a justified boost. Nope, but I do resist the hit. Gonna go for the safe close combat. And Hydreigon goes down. Here I was thinking that was going to be a 5-0. At least it's going to be a 4-0. I can actually take some comfort in that. Oh. Hit Floor Hiss with a fire move. Yes! That actually makes me really happy. Let me get up a Protect. Okay. Against this, I can put up a Wish. Yeah, go ahead, Ice Beam me. I can put up a Wish. I can go into Zoroark. I should have arguably just gone for the kill there in case he switched. It's regrettable I didn't, is what I will say. Oh, so he has nothing actually for Cobalion there. That's interesting. I want to Volt Switch against this Cresselia. I want to go back out into Floor Hiss. And do not freeze again. Good. Just in case you... No, you're just going to set up calm mines. Lame. Curse you would. That's annoying. I guess I can hope for flinches. I guess I need to hope for flinches. Here's a lesson to you guys. Okay, you're just gonna switch. That's interesting. I genuinely think that's an interesting play that you were just gonna switch. You probably could have stayed in, tanked enough to just take me out. I'm just gonna switch into you because you resisted fire. You resist fire punch, and it turns out he went for thunder punch. Not sure what he was expecting to see come in there. And you have EQ. That really isn't good. I think I know what I need to do. I need to keep Mega Ampharos alive. Unfortunately, that means sacking you off. Mega Ampharos can deal with Empoleon, which is very important. Granted, Empoleon's probably going to come in here because he wants the best possible matchup that he can get. Although, yeah, there's a good... Okay, didn't flinch. Okay, so now I want to protect up. I want to get a wish off. And I want to pass that wish off to Mega Ampharos. You're just going to come in. You would just come in. Okay, now I... Okay, this is not bad. It's going to attack with Ice Beam. I think I should be able to take it. I can get off a Nasty Plot. Take it, take it, take it, take it. I took it. And I got frozen. Does Flamethrower thaw me? Nope. Using Flamethrower does not in fact thaw you. Alright, so that's going to be a good game. After 2 freezes. What's going on? I'm playing terribly today. And I'm getting hacks out of the game that I started to play decently on. It's regrettable. This is going to be a terrible session to upload, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to make sure this goes up. This game is 50 turns in. No thanks to those freezes. Yes, you can argue that I could have come in with 4 hits, taking the hits, but look, I'm only doing 10% to him. He could very easily have just set up on me. Yeah, and of course he leaves before I say GG. These low peel batters don't have their sense of merit. Let me try and get one good game before this session ends. And here we are back with another battle against Mr. Azarok. Interesting team. Looks like Mega Aggron. Possible Trick Room Setter. Probably Flash Fire Scarf. Probably DD. Probably the Defogger. Maybe a redundant DD or a Scarfer. It's interesting, to say the least. I think I'm safe leading off with Donphan. And going to use Weezing as the substitute for Zoroark. I am going to knock off this for Alligator. Ah, you forgot Sheer Force. I'm gonna let him know. He forgot Sheer Force. That's really not good for him. He's going to be doing a whole lot less damage now. And okay, he got the crit there. I'm not going to say that makes up for anything. Like him forgetting sheer force, because that shouldn't make up for that. That shouldn't be a thing. But oh, okay, so you're going to bring in your Haxorus, which means I am about to learn what type of Haxorus you have. Probably bring it into Earthquake. I'm just going to go to floor his. Let's see if at any point you change it. No, you just switch out. So I think that might be Scarfed. I think that's a decent bet. I'm going to Moonblast. Let's see if we can get a special attack drop. Nope. He's just Flash Cannoning, which is an annoyance. No one likes to deal with Flash Cannon. I personally didn't even know that Reuniclus got Flash Cannon. It seems an interesting choice for Reuniclus to be using. But alright, if you wish for your Reuniclus to be using Flash Cannon, let your Reuniclus use Flash Cannon. Okay, so it seems like it's a stall. It's not a stally Reuniclus. I'm going for the Dragon Pulse in case you try to switch out to resist. Nope. At least I know now that Dragon Pulse does in fact kill. Worst case scenario, you go to Aggron and I sacrifice Mega Ampharos with Focus Blast to try and kill. Nope. Okay, that neutral hit did decent damage. You're probably going to outspeed though. And get the revenge kill that way. Which means that what I want to do is save this for later. Nah. I should have Dragon Pulse expecting the roost. I was about to say, you might just roost. And then I go and I screw it up. Here, let's see. Will you recognize that this is an inaccuracy? Let's see if I can get a flinch. I got 2 freezes on me last match. Nope. Looks like I am never going to get a... Looks like I'm never going to get a guaranteed... flinch. Looks like I'm never going to get that flinch. I'll be honest, that hurts a little. I always wanted that flinch. That's a nice flinch to have. You know what I mean? Get up your roost. I'm hoping to kind of poison you. If not, I'll get a burn. Okay, I'll burn something now. I'll just go for the Will-O-Wisp. I don't think you'll go to Chandelier. Not on this. I think you're going to go for another roost. Okay, even better. It actually hits this time. I could get up Toxic Spikes. I mean, and you get the crit anyways. Talk about adding insult to injury. That's how you do it. I was really hoping for a better showing of this team. Had I recorded this a month earlier, it'd obviously have worse audio quality because this is a new microphone I'm working on, completely new headset as well. I'm gonna go for the Pain Split here. No risk, no success. I should be able to get off a Will-O-Wisp. Yay, go ahead, rock to me. Do it. Yeah, I'm gonna put up 1 layer of Toxic Spikes. You're gonna do that? I'm gonna do this. I think that's fair. The move you showed was Iron Head. I'm also going to see if I can get up my rocks. I don't know if this has rest yet. That's my main concern. It resting up on me. Doesn't look like it will. Let's full switch out, get the kill, and go into floor hiss because I can at least protect on that and get back some leftovers. It looks like I might need to protect on it and get back some leftovers. I'm not used to Zapdos and UU. It'll probably take me a little while to get used to it. This thing looks like it has a lot of power. Yes, go ahead, Defog. Get rid of your own rocks. Those, I honestly think those were hurting me more than they were helping you. So, you doing that is, I would say, a net gain for me. And I can appreciate my own net gains. I had the distinct feeling that wasn't going to kill. I was really hoping for the special attack drop. I wanted that special attack drop. That would have been a good special attack drop to get. There we go. Special attack drop. Means I can wish up this turn. And I can keep fishing for things like special attack drops. And if I get enough, I can just come in with something else. Get the killing blow that way. Or, you know, you can be forced to switch. I can get all my health back from a wish. 38% was a crit. This might be a 2. Yeah, this is going to be a 2-hit. Even with a special attack drop, Flash Cannon wasn't going to do that much. That's why I'm not sure why you're running Flash Cannon on it. You should be saving that coverage for better coverage. To be quite frank. That's what you should be saving it for. Gonna go to Feraligatr here. I think I can take one hit from it at least. And because you just go for Crunch, in which case I should have just switched to Cobalion, got the Justified boost. Let's see what you go for now. Let's see if I can play some minor Protect games. Just going for the Aqua Jet. Not even the Waterfall. Fine by me. That's going to do a relatively minuscule amount of damage. That really I could have wished up on, but I didn't want getting desperate. And now you bring out the Chandelure. This is the one thing that I was nervous about. Let me see if I can set up... Okay, you don't have Fire Blast. That makes this easier. I can set up a Wish. I can Protect. Let's Moonblast and see if we can figure out what your set is. No lefties, I'm assuming. And granted, this is a decently large assumption. So that means it's a Scarf set. Which is going to be moderately annoying. I can freely switch into Cobalion now, actually. Because I can take the hit. Maybe freely wasn't the right word. I can click Volt Switch. Get some damage. Okay, that wasn't very good damage. You're not going to eat that Heat Wave well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this team needs some adapting for the current UU meta. I kind of just want to keep Moonblasting so I can get off the 25% on the Chandelure that's about to come in. I want to Protect here. Okay, good. Go for that Shadow Ball. Do it. Oh, That was not a good play. That was a terrible play. I thought I could take that better. That's probably going to be the end of the battle. Yeah. Alright, I'm probably gonna... Okay, so it's gonna go down as a 1-0. That's fair, I guess. I could have done better. I screwed up. That crit early on definitely helped him. Gave him a good early lead. The rest of it is that this team was built last month. There's been some additions like Zapdos to the tier. As you can see, Zapdos did a pretty big job on the team that I just couldn't have been prepared for when I built the team. It was either last month or the month before when Zapdos wasn't in the tier. So I think I'm going to finish up this session with a different team, actually. I think that's my smartest thing to do so we can end on a high note. Give me a minute. Okay. So now this team is one I've done a bit better with in the past. It's Mega Sharpedo, Lumberry Moxie DD Salamence, Fortress for Hazards, Bend Entei, Vaporeon, and Chestnut for the Fire, Water, Grass Core and Fighting coverage. I think you might lead Galvantula. People seem to tend to do that. I think Entei's a decent lead here. Yep, you're going to try and get up Sticky Web. I'm going to ultimately spin it away. I think we all know how this is going to go. I want to get the burn with Sacred Fire. I know it's a coin flip. So, I don't get the coin flip. Unfortunately. I don't really want to switch anything in. Thankfully, Salamence is immune to the Sticky Web. That does 50% to Entei. That's not fun for me. It's not necessarily terrible. Cloyster, let's see what I have for Cloyster. I obviously have Chestnut. I could give it some trouble. And I have Vaporeon, which can also give it trouble. I can try and get Scald Burns off with Vaporeon. And I can try and screw you up. That. I'm going to make a risky play here. I'm going to Sacred Fire, expecting... There we go. We get the burn off. I was expecting the Shell Smash. He goes for the Shell Smash. He kind of sillily sent out Cloyster this early. That I don't think this is the point where you try to set a Cloyster up in a battle. You try to set a Cloyster up when you're ahead. Or when you're desperate. This is neither of those situations. Now I can very, very freely rapid spin away this Sticky Web. Which puts me in a much better position. Yep. That's just going to take him down. Let's see. I don't really like this guy's nicknames. Syphilis, Period Blood. I don't think they're really that creative. At that point, I'd question why you're even nicknaming. I see that really caught him off guard because he hasn't chosen yet. 120 seconds left. Of course, his Mega Camerups Chlamydia. Why would it be anything else? I was going to go into Vaporeon. Safest switch. I'm fine with you getting up Stealth Fox. My team's not too hurt by it. I don't expect Entei to be seeing too much action. I don't expect and Salamence only takes 25% coming in and it's at full health. Duck Squad, the Porygon 2. Okay. I like Porygon 2. it's a nice, fun Pokemon to use. Really bulky. Kind of annoying. Okay, and there's your Trick Room. Why do you have Sticky Web and Trick Room on the same team? Why would you make me slower? And then set up a move that lets the slower Mon move first. While I've been made slower. Oh, okay. I still think I outslow you because I'm running Gyro Ball. So I get off the super effective damage. Really, you're running an attract set. I don't understand why. That's what I don't understand why. Sure, you might be thinking it'll work half the time, and there you go, forfeiting. This is why you don't run attract competitively. Okay, I think I can have a little bit of a better showing with this team and end this session on a little bit of a higher note. I'll have to reimagine my Thor team for another time. But you know what? Let's try and get maybe one more battle in, and I'll call this recording a day. I'll give full credit to this guy. As soon as I entered the battle, Miss or Mr. Lieutenant immediately clicked the timer button. Okay, so it looks like another Sticky Web team. This time for PZ. That's interesting. I will actually lead. Entei again. I think you're just gonna. Nope. You're just gonna go to Aerodactyl. Interesting. I think I take one hit. You're just gonna sit up first turn. I don't think that's a very smart move. I could get the burn there. And because I could get the burn there is why I don't think that's a very smart move. Okay, I should be able to take one more hit and kill you with Gyro Ball. Of course, you had to go for Aerial Ace there to get the damage. You don't want me setting up Stealth Rock with this thing. That's the proper play. I would agree with that. But you should not have set up with that first turn. That's a mon for Mega Aerodactyl is a mon for late game cleaning. And if the battles keep going this way, you guys might never see the beauty that is Mega Sharpedo and Salamence in action. I'll probably have to do more games after this session with this team. Okay, that crit is unfortunate, but I have Ice Beam. I think Ice Beam would have taken it out afterwards. Anyways, so I'm going to say it probably, most likely, did not matter much. I know I'm probably going to get people who disagree with me on I know this guy probably disagrees with me on that, as they rightly should. Okay, interesting. You look like you're offensive. And I'm just going to go for the stab Sacred Fire. I know I take around 50% from that, or at least should. I do not get the coin flip burn. That's fine. Would have been nice if I did, but it's fine that I didn't. You know, it's one of those. I'm going to go out into Chestnut. Should be able to take a Thunder. And so I take that Thunder pretty elegantly. I just want to go for the Drain Punch. The Bug Buzz I should be able to take. Not elegant. Not overly well, but I took it. Darmanitan comes out. I want a Spiky Shield, because you're probably going to Flare Blitz. So now this gives me leftover recovery, and it lets you take Spiky Shield damage. And now I'm going to go back into Vaporeon. I don't think I need Vaporeon for too much after this. You take that damage. Max speed 317. 289. I might be able to scare you out with Sharpedo anyways. I'm going to protect this turn, because I do want to use Sharpedo at least once. Okay, that means that when I Mega Evolve, I will outspeed. Which is a very important thing to note. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve. That means it was probably Life Orbed. I don't think that's a bad set. I like Life Orb. It's fun with Sheer Force. Granted, you don't need me telling you that. So unfortunately, you don't get to see its cleaning potential. But I think I showed 59% on a Machamp's not bad. I think you can see what potential it has. And now with Champ's weakened, I can get off the DD with Salamence, 306, 328. I have 328 speed. I think I just want to go for the D-Claw. Unfortunately, that doesn't kill. Even though I get Frozen, I have a Lumberry. So I just want to go for another D-Claw. And that Machamp probably has priority, but if it doesn't, you can see that it's weakened. And there, it weakens. GG. He says I suck. As I explained earlier with the crit on the Honchkrow, I don't think it mattered because Ice Beam would have killed the next turn. And not too many people run Ice Beam on Vaporeon when the team was made. Scarfed Salamence was the big... Scarf Moxie Salamence was kind of the big thing going on. So I put Ice Beam on Vaporeon. Vaporeon could take a hit easily, shoot out an Ice Beam, KO it. It was pretty sound logic at the time. It's still pretty sound logic, as you can see. And, okay, I think the next session will just be done with this team, so that I can have a good session that doesn't consist of me losing and or being hacked into losing via freezes. Well, see you next time.